Welcome to the Oracle Lilith. My name's Amy. I'm so glad you're here today. Today I'm doing a general session, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I do offer private sessions. All that information will be down in the description box and on the screen somewhere. All right, guys. Yeah. So I'm feeling that a lot of people are having some issues with maybe people who aren't wishing them so well. You know, quote unquote hater energy. I try not to talk about this a whole lot on my channel, but I feel like, you know, a lot of times we just want to know what is going on. You know, the whys and hows and how can we maneuver out of this. So I want to find out, you know, what's going on? What's up? If someone is sending you bad vibes, return that to sender. You don't have to keep that. You know, that shit doesn't belong to you. It's theirs. All right, we're going to get 5 cards. What is up? What's the negativity? What's that about? Oh, I'm going to get one more. Okay, let's find out. Okay, here's that 7 of Swords again. All right. 2 of Wands. We have this Queen of Cups here. All right. The 4 of Cups. The 9 of Swords. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which way to push these. I'm sorry. Okay. Can y'all see? All right. Then we have the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So a lot of swords here. There's obviously someone has you on their mind. They're thinking about you a lot, okay? They may be up at night worrying about you or thinking about what you've done or worried about how to get out of this situation. You may be feeling like you're in this situation where you don't see your way out. Although the path is going to be laid before you, you may be up at night worrying. And there may be people around you who are encouraging this kind of worry and grief. They're not really being helpful about it, or not. You may not have anyone you feel like you can talk to about. This is also about nightmares. You may be having bad dreams and things like that. And often if people are sending us negativity, if they're sending us hate, it can affect our dream world. It can affect us at a subconscious level a lot of times before it ever affects us consciously. So, you know, be aware that you have everything you need to get out of here. These bonds are loose. The blindfold is on loosely, and the swords are parted here. You can walk through, okay? Don't worry about this anxiety. Don't worry about anxiety, Amy. That won't work. But, you know, don't worry. I know we all get anxious, but this is going to be okay. There's a way for you, all right? A way is being made. It's already been made. You just don't see it yet, okay? All right, so I feel like there is someone possibly around you who you don't suspect, who may be saying some things about you that may not be true or may be wishing you harm. And I think Spirit is trying to talk to you. And I mean harm, not in like, you know, bodily harm. I'm just hate. Wish them bad things and send bad juju your way, that kind of stuff. You know, I think Spirit is trying to talk to you. Queen of Water is very intuitive. They're emotionally intelligent. They pick up on things, and I feel like someone might have wanted to catch you by surprise, or with something that, you know, didn't feel great. But the truth is, you always had a feeling. You always knew, okay? And Spirit is bringing you a cup because of what you've been through. Like, there's a cup of something, love, opportunity, something, because I feel like many of you guys are figuring out how to get out of this. You're figuring out how to walk out of this really bad situation, okay? And there are rewards for that. There is a support for that, you know? The universe doesn't want you to suffer, okay? You've suffered enough. So we have the 2 of Wands here, and this is just really a moment in time where a decision's been made, the die's been cast, and the world awaits. Okay, so I'm feeling also the World card here. So it's like moving out of this energy of just anxiety, not knowing, fear, those kind of things, and deciding, you know what, I have the whole world ahead of me. I have my life ahead of me. I have new horizons to transverse, and so I need to get moving. So we have the Two of Swords here, you know, about surveying your, about having hope in front of you. You have the surveying the landscape and having made the decision, ready to move forward, ready to go for it. You know, go for what you want. Move on from this. You know, whatever this was horrible, awful, and Spirit has made a way for you to move out. You just have to see it, to move on, to get out of the energy, and you've made the decision to go forward, and there you are, starting upon your journey. It's like you've made plans, so you may be moving into this issue of making plans to move on, to either really move or to move on emotionally, to move on in a whole other way. It's like you're leveling up is what I'm feeling. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and I'm feeling with this wow, I feel like Spirit, again, with trying to talk to you about this, I feel like there's going to be some kind of message or some kind of sign from Spirit that you're aligning. You're doing what you need to do. Okay, that's for your best. There's something that you can't see that's coming, and it feels good. So let me pull a few from the Starman Tarot. All right, let's get some clarity. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have the World. You can barely see him, but let me move him down. See what we get here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the World. So the World is reflected here in the Two of Wands and the World. So, you know, the world is like good. It's like wish fulfillment, end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Queen of Pentacles, very very supportive, very grounding. This is Mother Nature. This is caring, stability, feeling a lot of stability come through. So I think I'm going to get 5 of these. Okay. All right. These are very magical cards. We have the King of Wands. All right. So I'm feeling like action with the King of Wands here. I'm feeling like it's time to move into action. And I think that's what this reading's about. It's acknowledging, you know, the energy that came towards you. It may have been from family, friends. It could have been at work. It's going to be different for different people. We're validating and understanding that this is hard. This is tough. Okay. However, it's important to move through it. And I think it's time to understand that there is more out there for you, more beyond what you think, okay? And even if you don't feel great, it's time to start making motions to go forward, all right? We have wish fulfillment, stability, and this need for action here with the King of Wands. I'm feeling a lot of action with the King of Wands. Like it's time to get moving, okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Working on your stuff, focus on your work, focus on, we have the Ace of Cups as well. So opportunity coming through. Oops, sorry. Opportunity again coming through with this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. An Ace of Cups is, you know, a heart's desire. It is something you want badly. And I feel like for many of you, you're making room for this cup of love, cup of opportunity, the hope, and it's through listening to your own intuitive guidance here with the Queen of Cups. It's really about learning to look with this Four of Cups, learning to look for the unusual, learning to be more aware. But I do think something really wonderful is going to come out of nowhere, you guys, and it's going to make you feel really good. It's going to help you see your way out. It's going to help you feel like now's the time to move on. Lately, I've been getting a lot of sun energy off this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's a bright spot in this reading There's a lot of energy of manifestation here, hard work paying off. The world here is about, leaving behind the old and birthing the new, and it's karma turning in your favor. So, don't give up. Don't give up on what you want. Don't give up on what you've been working on. If this is love for you, don't give up. Don't let haters, don't let people who don't wish you well have a say in what you're doing or who you love or any of those things, You keep going. I feel like if you don't see your way out yet, there's one coming for you, okay? It's already been made. You just can't see it. This good cup, this great cup here, is coming. You just can't see it. There's just a lot of things going on outside your realm of knowing, okay? And that's being done for your highest good. I feel like for some of you, this is love, and there's a King of Wands coming for the Queen of Cups. Now, that's energy, not gender, okay? And you could resonate with either one of those, all right? And this may be a journey of how you guys get together. It may be the journey of how things go to another level. But I feel for many of you, this cup, this Ace of Cups is something that you want. You're going to want this. It's good. It's so good that you don't even know it's coming. This is great. Okay. Soul writing. I haven't gotten this card in a long time. It's time for you to put plans in motion. That's what I'm saying. It's time. Soul writing, I'm feeling like you need to make a plan. You need to be consciously aware of what you're doing in the world. No longer working from this hidden aspect of the brain, but allowing that part of your brain to come out and really talk about, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And not necessarily with anyone else, but yourself, so write it down, record it, that kind of thing. But it's good to see the progress of our thoughts and our emotional states and how far we've been. I feel like for many of you, you need to write down what happened, okay? For others of you, you're writers and you need to write. You need to write because there are things that are going to happen from your writing, and it is just invaluable that you write. I'm a writer, so I get this. It's hard. It's really hard to put a lot of our personal, and this could be music or art or anything like that, but it's hard to put your work out there because it's so judged, right? And I know in my writing, it's extremely personal. It is my entire internal universe, on paper. So it feels very soul-bearing. But I do feel for some of you, people seeing your stuff is important, okay? It's important. It's vital. Okay, we have expansion. Yeah. That may be part of the strange energy you're feeling. When we've been in this 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, sorry, I shook you, energy, it feels very restrictive. You feel oppressed. You feel like nothing's going to work out. Like, how could this happen? How could people do this to you? Or, I can't believe I did that to them. Or, how do I make this better? Oh, I can't make this better. So now I can't see my way out. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel so out of sorts. A lot of times when we begin to see our way out, that's actually the energy of the universe expanding us. They're expanding our universe. They're expanding our brain. And we had to go through this kind of painful process to get to the place where we were ready to expand, okay? 44, that is a master number for some numerologists. So that number's been coming up a lot. We have manifestation, okay? 25 reduced to a 7. So that's exactly what you're working on here. Manifesting and creating the life that you want. And it's not easy. When we set out to do this kind of work, a lot of us we don't really think, hey, it's going to be incredibly painful to do this. But as humans, we put ourselves under so much restriction, and we limit so much of what we can learn and can't learn and go, and how to make art and how to make music and how to be in the world and how to communicate. We have labeled and sorted and ordered everything, and a lot of times it can make it harder to manifest because we think we have all these boundaries that restrict us. But the truth is, our restriction is self-imposed, okay? Now, some of those restrictions are for good causes because, you can't have everybody on the planet just doing whatever they want to do necessarily, because you will have complete and utter anarchy and chaos. And we probably wouldn't last very long as a species. So we all have to come together as a collective and decide, you know, what I don't want to use the word rules, what boundaries are healthy for human beings. And I think we've done that. I think we have some really good basic structure. But what happened is all of these rules, religion, philosophies, all of these people got into power and they began to use those boundaries to control us. And now it's time, we're being called to set ourselves free from different forms of these binds. And a lot of people feel very locked into a rat race mentality. And the truth is that most people in power know that if you really give in to the rat race mentality, you know, it's going to cause you health problems. It's not exactly the best and most healthy way to live your life, you know, all in balance, work and play, all those things. So, and I feel like we're learning about that. We're learning about balance in our lives. We're learning that we can't be workaholics and be happy. And we're learning that we can't not work. Not work. Does that make it a yes work? Anyway, we can't not work and expect things to manifest either. There's a balance here. And that's in love as well. You can't be in a relationship that causes you so much heartache all the time. It will break your heart every day. And when it breaks your heart every day, it's very difficult to heal it up, okay? And that's how we get these voided places in our chakras and our light bodies and all those things, because, you know, we have bought into the idea that we're committed, or good people don't file bankruptcy, you know, things like that. Like all those kind of archaic ideas about what people should and shouldn't do. There are good social norms and there are social norms that don't serve us, okay? And having a repressed mind does not serve the collective. Having repressed individuals does not serve the collective. So this expansion energy is here to help you manifest more of the love and the good things you want in your life. It's also here to help you empower yourself. And that's really what we're talking about. Empowering yourself to walk out of those Seven of Swords. Empowering yourself to take off the binds, take off the mask, and walk through the swords, knowing that it's all going to be okay. It really is going to be okay, because there's a cup coming, a cup of hope, a cup of love, a cup of money, whatever it is for you, okay? You can't see it. And there's a reason why they're not allowing you to see that. You know, the journey is 95% of the whole reason for being, okay? Because at the end of it, you get to enjoy it, but then you want another journey. So enjoy the journey, enjoy the becoming of who you are in your authentic self, and allow that to expand, you know, follow your dreams. I don't care where you are in your life. You're never too old or never too, I mean, I guess you could be too young, you know, be a legal adult, but to start. Okay, I enjoyed reading for you today. Sorry, I started choking, so I have to come back on and do the ending. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. If you resonated with this or you didn't, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. Please subscribe. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Oops. Bye.